Everybody, welcome back to the Suikoden 4 walkthrough. We've just boarded the Gaian trading ship, I believe this is. And so yeah, this is the first time you actually get to be on the ship and kind of on the world map. Just be aware that while traveling, you are going to be getting into random encounters. The stuff in between Razrol and I think, is it Middleport? It's pretty easy. I mean this stuff is the basics of the game. So I don't know. I think must have got, what was that, like a medicine there or something like that. So the monsters out here can finally drop things. Yeah, so Razrol and Middleport. It looks like I must have already drove around. So I don't know why I don't know if I missed some footage here. Maybe I just leveled up or something. Maybe I just drove around and leveled a little. It's a little. Yeah, I must have. Yeah, because my characters are like level. I see level 9. So basically the first mission is to just travel between Razrol and Middleport, and I forget the different buttons to bring up the map and stuff, but you can familiarize yourself with the map and just kind of the basic controls. There's a way to if you open up the map and like I think there's a way to like how do I say it? You can kind of select the direction you want to go. Like if there's somewhere far off that you want to get to, you can use your cursor on that location, and then I don't know if it's like square. I want to say it's like square or X or something like that, and then it'll automatically spin your ship to that location, and then you can just hit the up arrow to keep going in that direction. So here we're at Middleport, and the ports, going into the ports in this is kind of weird. You have to do it at like the right angle. So if you're not quite in the right spot, it'll kind of like bounce you off the island. So you have to like resituate yourself to get going back in the in the right direction. So just know that it can be a little tricky, I guess. I don't know what I was doing in here. Okay, so free camera mode. I don't know what the difference is. Oh no, I don't think I like that. That's weird. Maybe I do. I don't know. Alright. Which one is this? Okay, so this is the trading post. I don't know how much I'm going to go into the trading in this video, but you're probably not going to have a whole lot of cash to be thrown around. Oh my god, unlike me, I don't know how I got that much money. I must have been trading. Yeah, that's my guess, because there's no way I made that much money just by fighting enemies. So I must have done something. I guess, and I don't know if it is the case or not, but the pearls are obviously worth the most. So okay, so we'll just get into a little bit maybe the basics of trading. Generally, it's exactly the way it sounds, in any kind of market or trading. What you want to do is buy things when the price is low, and sell them high. Usually, what that means in terms of Suikoden 4 is that one place will usually sell a specific item. I don't know if I'd say cheap, but at a trading post you'll find them for less potch than somewhere else. So in this case, what I think I do is I think I'm buying pearls here at Middleport and then going to Razrol and selling them. That's my guess. I don't know for sure if that's the case or not, but again, I obviously missed, or I wasn't exactly, or I don't remember exactly what I did here to get this much money. I'm guessing that's what I did though. And again, so here, this area, you can check the bargain items too. I don't remember, again, I don't remember what bargain items were in this particular area, or if it was worth, you know, checking over and over and resetting your game and whatnot. Not real sure, but the other thing that you're going to want to do is strengthen up your weapons. I don't know how important it is to strengthen everyone's to the highest marks. The main character I would definitely recommend, you know, doing right away, and then your second and third characters I would definitely suggest doing that with as well. Snow, not so much. I wouldn't worry about him too much. You know, I'm gonna try to not give away any plot points or spoilers or anything like that, but you know, again, I would not bother strengthening Snows unless you're crazy rich and you just don't care. Then go ahead. I believe, was it back in the smithy? No, it was, sorry, the treasure chest outside the item shop there has the, I believe that was a treasure chest, or sorry, a treasure map. Piccola here is recruitable much later in the game. I don't remember if you specifically actually recruit her here or if you end up recruiting her somewhere else, but I think I'm pretty sure I was looking for a treasure map, and there's another one. I thought it was in the inn though, so we'll see if I go in and investigate inside the inn, or did I miss it and I was already in there. I'm not sure, but there is one there. And then the other NPC over on the left over there was that Gunther, something like that. I think he's got a game that I don't know if you can win cash from him or not. I don't remember. I don't think I really monkeyed around with his game. If I remember right, I didn't really like it. So so that's, you know, I didn't bother. Got another treasure chest here with a mushroom in it. So I definitely grab that. That's useful. Mushrooms are always useful. And then there's an antitoxin there. Don't think there's anything inside the empty house. No, there's just this it's an empty treasure chest. We will come back in here later on in the game. But as of right now, there isn't anything useful there. Alright. Gunther there actually is recruitable too, a little bit later on in the game. Alright, so here we're finally going to the inn, and you know, I thought that there was a treasure map in here. There it is. Boy, it's got a good memory. I remembered that. And here are Oscar and Deborah. They are also recruitable. Quite a bit later, unfortunately. In the case of Oscar, I believe Oscar's got the best chance for getting items after battle. You know, so it's a little unfortunate, but he, I think it's a he. I don't know, it's a he or a she. Actually, I don't even know. But maybe it's just called by his or her name. Oscar is probably the easiest. But you know, like I said, again, the crummy part is you get them, or get it. Now I'm gonna have difficulties with that. You get it so late in the game. Wow, I just did it again. Yep, this one's gonna be a tough one. Keeping Oscar straight. Oh boy. Anyways, Oscar was my favorite support character for that exact reason. I I liked the higher or increased chance of getting items after battles. I found that pretty useful. And here we've got a fancy console. I don't remember what exactly that's used for. But I think that's it. I think that's it for Middleport and Middleport's treasures. Back to the whole trading thing as well. There's another aspect to the trading, and that's that there's a group of items, and they usually start like at the beginning of the game here. Now they all have, they're like bad wool and bad gold ore and bad iron ore and so on and so forth. Generally, what you want to do is buy all those up if and when you get the cash for it. You want to buy them all up, and then, you know, kind of come back later, and then buy more. And then once you get a certain amount of them, I believe, like, I guess if I was gonna say for the bad stuff, ooh, needle sash, that's nice. Too bad I don't have the cash, huh? Let's see if I sell some stuff to get it. Probably. Anyways, back to the trading. What you want to do is buy, like I said, buy a bunch of them. Usually, what I was doing was, you know, there was a point where I was very wealthy. Is what I would do is I'd buy up like 90 of them, and then I'd sell them all to one spot, and then leave, or, you know, exit out of the menu, and then talk to that trader again, and he should have an upgraded version of that item. So like it'll be normal wool, we'll just say, and I don't remember the exact names of the tiers. But generally, that's what you're going to want to do, and then actually, if you can, buy all the items back that you sold, because you can do that in multiple areas of the game. So, you know, essentially, what you're doing is upgrading those items among the trading areas. And reason being is that those items will be useful later on in the game for actually making armor. I guess at the beginning of the game, I wouldn't worry too much. Wow, I actually got 240 potch. Maybe I did make all that money just by driving around. That was actually quite a bit. And I don't know why. Okay, so maybe I came back in to get the needle sash. Anyways, you know, again, I don't know if I'd stress it too much at the beginning of the game, just because you may not have, you know, a bunch of cash to be thrown around. And there probably are, in all honesty, better things to be using your money on. You know, specifically buying things like the pearls, and then you know, and then turning around and selling them somewhere else for a better price. You know, again, you're not gonna get a character that's gonna be able to make you armor anyway for quite some time. So again, I don't know if I would recommend dumping a bunch of money into the trading right away at the beginning of the game, you know. So just, I guess, put that on the back burner. Don't worry about it too much. Yeah, other than that, and the other thing is, I don't know that I'd worry too much about getting the bargain items from this place. I don't ever remember thinking to myself when I played this, like, oh man, I wish I would have, you know, farmed out a bunch of the items at the beginning of the game. The other thing to know is that the items here, if you're looking online for different information about the bargain items and what you can get, just know that the bargain items found in Razril and Middleport actually end up changing later on in the game. There'll be a period of time where you actually can't enter these two cities. So, here I just made a little bit of money, I guess. Yeah, and I didn't like this game, so I don't know how much I actually played. But anyways, those shops, or the shops will actually upgrade, you know, later when those cities are actually accessible again. And so, you know, if you're wondering about certain items, just keep that in mind, because the beginning of the game here that you're very, very limited, and the items are not that great. But later on, when you come back, they are very, very good. So you know, again, just keep that in mind as well if you're out there looking for info on the different bargain items. And I believe these two cities are the only cities that are like that, where, you know, essentially the bargain items get upgraded at a later time. I don't quote me though on that one. Those are just the only two that I remember. You know, sticking out. So it looks like I did spend a little bit of time to get Snow's weapon upgraded, and I don't really know why I did that. There's not that much point in doing that. Alright. So hopefully we'll get back out on the high seas and make our way back. Which is what it looks like I'm doing here. I'm getting into random encounters immediately. Hoofda. Kind of wish they would have gave Kenneth a little more, maybe just a cooler battle animation, kind of like Tal. I like Tal does like a backflip as he's, you know, returning to the group. But well, it is what it is, I suppose. As far as plot, you know, there isn't a whole lot going on right now, just because it's, you know, we're doing our, like, first patrol missions. And, you know, obviously a document delivery, so not really a whole lot going on there. I guess, you know, if you want to get the most out of this game, and it's probably true for really any RPG, you're going to want to talk to as many of the NPCs as you can. You know, again, it just adds a little more depth to a game. You know, I tend to, unfortunately, especially if it's a game that I've already played, you know, I tend to skip over a lot of that stuff just because, you know, I don't know, I guess I've already, you know, I've learned the ins and outs of the dialogue and kind of what's going on, so I'll tend to unfortunately skip a lot of that kind of stuff, especially for my walkthroughs. So, you know, again, if you're playing this yourself, it's not a bad idea to use the walkthrough as kind of a guide, or, you know, if you need some tips and tricks here and there. But definitely do your exploration and talk to as many NPCs as you can to get, you know, you want to get the most out of your game, and that's how you're gonna do it. But all right, it's looking like I'm guessing I'm gonna save here and cut this video here in a little bit. Yeah, it looks like maybe I visited the armor shop or something first, but I think that's kind of where the end of this video is going. But all right, like, comment, subscribe, whatever you want to do. But hope the guide is being helpful so far, and hope you join me for more videos. All right, thanks for watching.